Hello everybody and welcome back to the ARP Neurotherapy Library. My name is Jake, I am your trainer, and in this video we're going to be going over the back pain protocol, pad placements, and movements that you can do using the PRS device. So first of all, what causes back pain? Now, mind you, I'm not a doctor and this isn't medical advice. This is just for educational purposes only. However, it is very true that 80% of us will experience back pain sometime in our lives. And actually 25% of us are experiencing back pain or have experienced back pain in the last 3 months. And the pain is just the symptom. It's not the cause. The cause is usually something that goes away from that area from some other muscle not firing up and absorbing force, which is one of the reasons our technology works so well. So when we place these pads on certain muscle areas, we are firing up muscles and opening up areas that usually we're starting to compensate and not able to absorb force. Now those dormant muscles are coming alive, and that should eventually relieve the back pain. In this protocol, we're going to be using the 4-pin lead system. First, you want to take the black pad, and you want to place the black pad on the lower portion of your back going horizontally on the QL area, known as the quadriceps lateralis. Next, you want to take the red pad, and you want to place the red pad on the inside portion of your upper part of your knee on that muscle right here on an angle known as the VMO or vastus medialis oblique. So red pad right above the knee going slightly on an angle, and the black pad on that QL portion of your low back. Once you have these two pads placed, we'll go ahead and mirror everything on the other side. So as you can see here, I have everything mirrored. I have the red on the front part of the upper portion of the knee on the VMO, and then I have the two blacks on the QL or quadriceps lateralis. Now that we have all 4 of these placed, we'll go over the movement portion of this protocol. As you can see, I have the red pads all wrapped up around the knee, the VMO area. I have the black pads on QL right back here. This is going horizontally, vertically down the muscle. And I have my PRS ready in the pouch. Go ahead and push that purple power button, wait for the beep. And once you hear that, you can go ahead and fire it up. So slowly bring it up on the plus. You want to start to feel it and then go to your tolerance. The first movement we're going to do is a basic good morning. So you can see the feet here, shoulder width, toes pointed out, straight lines, right angles, shoulders back. In order to help those shoulders go back, I always like to go on my hips here. You just want to hold this. Now, we're not just bending like that. We want to kick the hips back. You see what I'm doing here? I'm hinging backward, and I'm leaning forward like this, and then coming up. We're not forcing anything to go very low. Here's another side angle. Hinge, and then back up. Hinge, and then you're pausing here, right back up. So you want to do 3 to 4 sets, 5 to 10 reps, and of course, increasing that output power in between every set. So long as you're not compromising form, you can continue to go as high as you'd like. Okay, for this next movement, we are going to round the back to put pressure on where the pads are at on the QL area. So first, I like to hinge forward, just like this. So you're not arching, you're not rounding your back just yet. You hinge back almost like you're doing the good morning, and then you slowly roll down. Don't force anything, no bouncing. It's kind of a stretch. Just go, once you feel that tension, stop. And just hold it here for a 2-second count, and then slowly come back up. Once you come back up, I want you to raise your arms and go back like this. Coming down, and then relax. So hinge, stretch down, hold it 2 count, all the way back up, and then overhead, stretch, 2 count. Kind of engaging that lower back on both ends. This one, once again, will be 5 to 10 reps, 3 to 4 sets, increasing that output power in between every set, making sure you're not compromising form. This last movement is essentially a yoga stretch. It's called the cat stretch. I like this one, especially to get that low back engaged. And it's not really strenuous on the back, but you get a nice stretch. And with this technology, when you're contracting muscles, it does a really good job in increasing that range and stretching that out. So we're going to be here on all 4s, feet shoulder width and arms are shoulder width. And in this case, you want to tuck your chin and then just extend that back. Now notice how I get that low back. It's not just up here. I want to try to get that low back to try to stretch out as well. I want to pause here for 2 seconds, and then I want to look up and then drop my belly to the floor. All the way up. Hold it here, pause it for a 2 count. And then look up, belly to the floor. So this one is a basic cat stretch, 3 to 4 sets, 5 to 10 reps, increasing that output power in between every set. All right, so there you go. There are some pad placements and movements that you can do to help alleviate back pain. Now, if you have any questions regarding the placements or the moves that I did, feel free to leave it in the comments section below. If you have any other questions in regards to protocols that you want to see that aren't currently in our PRS library, also feel free to reach out to us. You can reach out to us at info@arpneuro.com. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and this is our back pain protocol.